Live from Chicagoland Speedway, premier private car service truck series for Extreme Motorsports 99.com. This is Joshua Medlock calling the flag-to-flag coverage here tonight for MaxSpeedTV. Glad to have everybody out there here this evening. We have, as usual, a nice turnout here tonight. So what should be an exciting race indeed, as these guys always put on. Unfortunately, the outcome of last week's broadcast didn't turn out the way we all wanted. So I don't have the correct stats for that race. I do have, however, William Hartman did come out of that race with the win, and that made it back-to-back wins to open up the truck series for Extreme Motorsports 99.com. So William Hartman is one of the guys. He is the guy with the target on his back, so to speak, and everybody is going to be gunning for him tonight as well. Speaking of William Hartman, he is the top guy here in practice. In first place, Curtis Vollmer in second here currently with about 8 minutes to go in practice. But glad everybody is tuning in here tonight. Glad to have everybody out there. We'll get this show on the road here. We will talk to William later on during the drivers meeting after everybody does their qualifying laps. So let's get to everything here tonight, starting with the sponsor for the truck series this season. The premier private car service is the leading executive and special occasion transportation service for the Baltimore, Maryland, Washington, D.C., and Delaware area. Company President Robert M. Montgomery has spent many years in the corporate world with multiple years in the limousine and town car industry. Whether your company is looking for executive luxury transportation, private airport transportation, experienced concierge service, or a comfortable ride to a special occasion, Premier Private Car Service will be reliable, safe, and a professional. You can contact them. You can reach them at the phone number 1-410-929-7978. That's 1-410-929-7978. Thanks goes out to Robert Montgomery for being the sole sponsor for Extreme Motorsports and 99.com Truck Series this season. You can also visit their website at www.premierprivatecar.com. Now, a little bit of background there on Robert Montgomery. He is a member of the National Limousine Association, member of the Baltimore, Maryland Concierge, and they will be global within 60 days. So glad to have them a part of Extreme Motorsports and 99.com for the Truck Series this season. It's a great opportunity. I've had an opportunity to speak with him about the Premier Private Car, so great to have them on board. All right, well, the pre-race analyst coming in here tonight, an air temp of 73 degrees, a track temp of 100. Now, that track temp has been fluctuating between 99 and 103. So going to be a little bit slick out there. And I've been talking to some of these drivers, and they said it is slick. So we're really going to have to watch it here tonight. 130 laps, 195 miles. We're going to be pulling here tonight. No stages, just a straight race for these guys. A tire window, 25 to 35 roughly. Now, the fuel window is around 28 to 36 laps. Now, hopefully they can get, the fuel window and have a clean, solid run out here tonight with the conditions the way they are. but the fuel window will be about 28 to 36. It's going to be interesting to see who comes in when and who comes in with who. Even though it's not a drafting track, you're still going to see some teammates and teams working out here together here tonight. All right, with about 4.5 minutes left to go, we've got about 7 viewers out there in chat here tonight. I'm sure we'll have more as the time progresses. We'll get to the point standings coming in here tonight. William Hartman in the top spot, 96 points. PT Hawkins up 3 spots from last week, 85 points, 11 back. Dwayne Dunn in third, 78 points, 7 back. Lee Overton up 2. He is currently in fourth, 71 points, 7 back. John R. Borst and Nolan Neiman are tied with 69 points. Both of these gentlemen are 2 back behind Lee. Mark Hamlin up 6 spots into 7th, 68 points, 1 back behind Nolan and John. Mason Kane, probably the biggest mover out here coming into tonight, up 12 spots from last week, 65 points, 3 back. We've got James Thorndike up 9 spots into 9th, 64 points, 1 back behind Mason. Nick Hoflander up 10 spots, another big mover. He is in the top 10, 63 points, 1 back. Cody McFadden in 11th, 63 points. Tied with Nick. And Jeff Glockner down 5 spots. He is still in the top 12 with 61 points, 2 back behind Cody. So that is the point standings coming into tonight. Of course, next week we will be off because of the 4th of July week. We will not be back here until July the 9th. They will be at Las Vegas to open back up and start again here tonight. Alrighty, folks, we're going to step away here real quick, play the national anthem, but don't go anywhere because qualifying will be underway when we come back.
Oh, say, can you So say, stand of the plane, the U.S. of A. Oh, say, just that star spangled banner, yeah, wave for the land of the free, and the
All right, qualifying is officially underway here. And right now, William Hartman in the number 67 does have the top spot here in qualifying. As we know, William has won back-to-back here, as we talked about it earlier, and no surprise he is up front. But Curtis Vollmer, who's currently running second here in qualifying, as they've still got time to put in their 2 laps, and then they'll get into the drivers' meeting here. Of course, points are awarded for qualifying for Extreme Motorsports and 99.com. They get 1 point for qualifying. They get a point for leading the most laps, and 2 points for having no incidents throughout the race. So that is going to be interesting to see here tonight who is able to withstand the conditions out there on the track. Here, as we are on Michael Thwaites here coming out, he is currently running in 5th in qualifying. Jeff T. Martin currently running in the 13th position as these times continue to come in. Jason Eisenhower still looking to put in his first-time lap here as he makes his way around the track. I'm not sure if he is currently on his actual lap, but we will check and see here. Well, Nick Holslander coming in and taking over the top spot away from William Hartman with a 31-100 even. Good time there by Nick. Not really too far ahead of William. 21 1,000ths of a second there, or 21 100ths of a second there off of Nick Holslander. Guys still putting in the time. It looks like Jason Eisenhower is going to go into currently the 20th position here in qualifying. Looks like Jason is going to come down pit road, so we're going to check on some of the other drivers here. Darren Bruce out here and on the track. Darren just officially started his time. All right, so we'll wait on Darren here. Looks like we've got Dwayne Dunn out there on the track. GT Hawkins. Jeff Glockner in the number 24 rolling out, as well as Michael Brecht out here in the number 92 Hardy's machine. Darren Clement, it looks like, is at the end of pit road here currently. Well, Darren Bruce going to go into 29th here in qualifying. And now Darren is going to go into 19th. Hank Caston currently running in the 21st position. Now, we do have a couple on standby, I do believe. Darren Clement on standby. I think that might be it. I'm not entirely sure. It looks like they're getting ready to do their drivers meeting here. Jerry Glenn also on standby. Okay, so we do have two currently on standby here, waiting for these guys to go into the drivers meeting. Well, I see 12 viewers out there in chat. Glad to have everybody out there. I know like we're hanging on pretty good here tonight. Chris Seidenfaden currently running in 7th. GT Hawkins 5th. Nolan Neiman 9th. Lee Overton 11th. Darren Bruce 20th. See, Dwayne Dunn 21st. John R. Borsch 25th. Well, alrighty, they're going to get in to the drivers meeting here, folks. So let's see if we can get a word in with guy who is has won back-to-back here. William Hartman, do you got a copy, bud?
Yeah, I gotcha.
Well, William, we're in the drivers' meeting here. I want to pull you up real quick before things get going down there, man. Congratulations, first and foremost, going back-to-back here. Looks like you're going to be starting on the outside of the pole here. You had it for a little bit, and Nick Kohlslander just put a little bit of quicker lap, man. But talk about the past two wins that you've got to open up the season, and talk about the conditions here tonight real quick.
Yeah, as for the last couple of races, obviously couldn't ask for a better start to the season. Been really fortunate to be able to run up front last couple weeks and come out on top. So really, really happy with how the season's kind of started out for us here. As far as tonight goes, feeling pretty confident going into the night. Heck of a lap there by Nick. I thought we were in good shape there right up until he turned that one. So kudos to him for that. And we'll kind of look forward to tonight. It's going to be slick. It's definitely going to be a handful throughout the course of this race, so we'll just try and hold on to it and be there at the end.
Well, what do you think is going to be key here tonight, William, real quick? You know, tires is probably going to play a role here tonight. They're going to be slick. Them tires are going to fall off. Do you think track position, like last night in the K&N race, you think track position may play, clean air may play a big role?
Yeah, I think you're going to have to come in and get tires every chance you can. As quick as they're falling off on the truck, I just don't feel like you're going to be able to put yourself in a spot where you'll be able to hold off anybody on new tires. So track position will be a little bit important if we only get 1 or 2 lap stint, but anything more than that, I think you're going to definitely have to come down and put tires on. And I think it'll be a pretty easy call, pretty much 4 tires the whole night, anytime you're rolling down pit road. So yeah, I just feel like the fall off's too much for us to really do anything crazy on strategy.
All right, William. Well, you started off strong already this season, back-to-back wins. You've already enlisted the target on the back, so to speak. I use that term a lot here in broadcasting, and I'm sure you're aware of it. That target's getting bigger and bigger.
Yeah, we embrace it. That's for sure. That makes for great racing.
Yeah, for sure. All right, William. Well, good luck down there, bud. I'm not going to keep you, man. Drivers meeting. Just good luck, bud.
All right, I appreciate it, and thank you guys for everything you do.
Uh-huh. All right. Well, let's get William back down there into the drivers meeting, as everybody they have to go to the drivers meeting. That is one of those things. So let's see who we got in chat here tonight. We got Monty Rickard. Richard. Go Hawkins. Looks like we got a fan of the Hawkins out there. Gary Wells in chat. Let's go number 61. Hey, how you doing? Let's number 16 going for the number 16. So, man, it's gonna be a fun race indeed. I am seeing about 37 roughly drivers, 36, 37, 38 maybe, somewhere around in there. So, gonna be a nice size field out here tonight, like they always have. Here at Extreme Motorsports in 99. They always have a good size field. That's what makes it great entertainment and great racing and a great race to call. Slick track conditions, you've heard it from William. It's going to be interesting to see, you know, how these guys handle them conditions. As we take a look here, you see the times on the qualifying. The 11 of Nick Holslander currently in first. Going to have the pole here. William Hartman currently second. Curtis Vollmer third. Zachary White fourth. And GT Hawkins will round out your top 5 here in qualifying. GT in the number 16. So Chuck Sweeting in chat. Well, how you doing there, Chuck? I have not seen you in quite some time, man. Glad you're out there. This is going to be hot and slick, guaranteed, and glad to have everybody out there. We got about 10 viewers right now currently. Please share this out on your social media. Get some more viewers in here. I'm sure there's a lot of people out there that would take interest in iRacing here. Maybe get, you know, a few more to join iRacing. I mean, it's all over the world, so very interesting. The way they've got that iRacing has set this up, and just the way Extreme Motorsports, the owner, the admins have put this league together, as well as the sponsors coming on board here and being a part of it. Premier Private Car Service here tonight, sponsoring not only tonight, but is the sole sponsor, as I mentioned before, of the Truck Series. So a big shout out to them for doing what they do. It's gonna be an interesting race indeed, and of course there's nobody else in the booth with me here tonight currently, so I don't have really anybody to ask on who they got picked to win the race. So I'm gonna go ahead and throw my pick out there, and I'm gonna kind of go with an underdog. I wouldn't say an underdog, so to speak, but I'm going to go with somebody different. We know William is the guy with the target. Nick, really fast here in qualifying, put in the fastest lap. I am actually going to go with the number 12 of Michael Thwaites to hopefully pull out a victory here tonight, and that's going to be my pick this evening. So if you've got a pick out there in chat, please, you know, throw it out there. Who you got for the win here tonight? It's going to be interesting for sure. Let's see here. Now, of course, next week we won't be on MaxSpeedTV, as it'll be an off week for all these drivers, and it'll be an off week for the sponsors as well. So everybody out there, hope you have a happy 4th of July coming into next week. Monday being to open up July. Hopefully everybody has a happy 4th and stay safe. And we'll be back on July the 9th with the Truck Series to open it up again, Las Vegas, and that's going to be an interesting race as well. So that's going to be cool. All right, so we got some picks going. Yeah, Monty got the number 16 all the way. That'd be GT Hawkins there. So, yeah, they are in a driver's meeting here. Now, the admins for tonight, a big shout-out to them for doing what they do every week, week in and week out. Nick Hunt, I believe Mike Franklin as well is going to be the admins here tonight, and I believe Don Kidder may be an admin as well. So a big shout out to the admins here tonight, and a big shout out to all the admins and the owners of Extreme Motorsports and 99.com. So let's see if we can get another word in with somebody that's going to start kind of the mid pack here around the 19th position. We're going to see here if we can find the number 14, Jeff Martin. I've got Jeff T. Martin. This is the right one. All right, Jeff Martin, you got a copy real quick, bud?
Yeah.
Jeff, man, it looks like you're going to be starting around the 19th position here. How's the track feel out there, bud?
I guess fine.
You guess fine. All right, man. Well, good luck down there, and hope for the best, bud.
Thanks.
Uh-huh. All right. Well, we're gonna get 2 interviews in. It didn't look like he was aware of what was going on. It's all right. It's all right. I believe so. I believe it's all the series. I'm not sure, but I do know on the schedule it does say it's off. So I don't know. I know Monday and Tuesday I am off because it doesn't start back up until the 8th, which is the following Monday for the K&N series. So I don't really know. You can check them out at www.extrememotorsports99.com. And the full schedule for Extreme is there, and you can also look at who's on whose teams and what. I mean, they're the time they put in for the website is outstanding. So that is the website for Extreme Motorsports. Alright, so as they wind down qualifying here, pick a talkative one. Alright. Let's see here. How about we go with the standby driver? If we can. Darren Clement, got a copy?
Hey, what's going on?
Hey, man, real quick. 2 minutes and 20 seconds left. It looks like you're a standby driver. Are you going to get out there and pull some laps here tonight?
No. I joined the server on the wrong thing there.
Oh, okay. All right. Well, Darren, man, what do you expect out here tonight that I got you up here anyway?
Well, I expect some good hard racing and some people trying to save their trucks off of 4.
Yeah, you think 4 is going to be the key here tonight?
4 is really, really loose coming off. Track temp was, I think, a 105 last I checked.
Oh, man. Yeah, I think it's going to be interesting. I really do. I mean, we seen what happened last night in the K&N. I mean, although, you know, both vehicles are different. You know that as well as I do. But the conditions, I mean, it's really the same. I mean, slick conditions, really loose. It's going to be interesting to see tonight how these guys can contend with, you know, the ever-changing conditions going forward.
Oh, yeah, definitely. We're definitely going to see who can handle the throttle control that it's going to take to make it to the end of this race with the way that track is getting hot.
Yeah, yes, sir. All right, Darren, well, I'm not going to keep you, bud. I'm going to let you get back down there with them. We got about a minute left, and we're going to get this thing on the road, man.
All right. Hope everybody enjoys the show tonight.
I'm sure they will. It looks like we're doing good on this end, too, so let's hope it stays that way.
All right. Thanks, Josh.
Uh-huh. All righty, folks. 49 seconds remaining, and Davey, not Darren. He's the team owner, huh? Ah, okay, all right. This is the way it needs to be in chat. You guys keep me updated on this stuff. This is awesome. So, well, all right. As we get going here at about 30 seconds, Samson Motorsports, after the last 2 weeks, currently in first place in the team point standings, 561 points. Primetime Motorsports, 532 in second. Downforce Motorsports, 528 in a third. Proformance Motorsports, 455 total points, all the series combined. Performance Motorsports, 387 total points between all the series. Just a little bit of rundown there for everybody. We'll get into more details later on throughout the race. That'll do it here for qualifying. We'll get them down here on the grid for everybody. How about we do that? All righty, the MaxSpeedTV starting grid here tonight. Nick Holslander going to grab the pole here away from William Hartman with a 31-100 even. Congratulations to Nick for grabbing the pole out here tonight. William Hartman going to start on the outside of him in the second spot. Curtis Vollmer in third, Zachary White fourth, GT Hawkins in fifth. Michael Thwaites, my pick, in sixth. Chris Seidenfaden seventh. Dalton Cowden in eighth. Nolan Neiman ninth. Taylor Butcher Benjamin in 10th. Lee Overton in 11th. Andrew Mraz in 12th. Cody Fabianic 13th. Jeremy Origney 14th. Orlando Rivera 15th. Jacob Bell 16th. James Thorndike 17th. Cody McFadden 18th. Jeff Martin 19th. Darren Bruce 20th. Hank Caston 21st, Mason Kane 22nd, Andrew Jump 23rd, Dwayne Dunn 24th, John R. Morris 25th, Jason Eisenhower 26th, Jade Bell 27th, Douglas Carlson 28th, Brandon Freeze 29th, and Tommy Massey 30th, Casey Duncan 31st, Jeff Glockner 32nd, Michael Brecht 33rd, Blair Patterson 34th, Mark Hamlin 35th. Nick Hunt is an adminning here tonight, as well as Mike Franklin. And Darren Clement, I guess, joined under the wrong thing, so he's not racing. Robert M. Montgomery, 39th. William Martin, 40th. And Ryan Swan, 41st. So that is the starting grid here tonight. We get a bigger view here, and we try to find the 11. Of Nick Holslander. Alrighty. Well, we got through that and everybody's rolling off. Here we go, folks. $130 laps here tonight, 195 miles, and man, these NASCAR just puts up so many miles on their vehicles each and every week they race. It's outstanding, but yeah, you know, they change them out every week anyway, pretty much. I guess that's how it works. I don't know. I don't own a NASCAR car, so I don't know. All right, Nick Holslander on the inside, the 67 on the outside here to get things going as they make their way around turns 3 and 4. And as always, we get things started the I wouldn't say the old-fashioned way, but we get things started a little differently here. Excuse me. All right, pace car coming out of 4, going to make the dive off to the safety of pit road. There it goes. Nick Holslander on the loud pedal. Green flag is out. Boogity, boogity, boogity. We're racing here in Chicagoland. Nick Holslander wasting no time. He is trying to get a good gap there. William Hartman into second. Still second, but he's got the 48 of Curtis Vollmer right on the back of his tail. As we go back here, as the still battle is still brewing, single file for the most part here, but battle's already persisting. Dalton Cowden onto the outside of, believe that is Lee Overton in the 61 there. Yes, it is. And we're gonna stick to the. No number Overton here. So Lee Overton. Now he's currently already up a couple of spots. Up 2 spots here, but big battle going on between these guys. Cody Fabianic in the number 55. Still currently running strong in the 13th position after 3 laps. Well, a battle. William Hartman did lead a lap there, and Nick Holslander led a lap. So these two drivers have led the first 2 laps up front here. We got a battle back here for that 4th position. Zachary White, and in the number 1, the number 16 of GT Hawkins will make the pass to go into 4th in the battle for the lead. Win the 11 and the 65. 67 was fighting strong there on the outside, and he is going to take that position away from the 11. And whoa, they got close right here. Something's going on with the 11. The 11 is falling backwards. The 11 going all the way back into 9th. That opened the door up. William Hartman now up front. Almost a second lead now over Curtis Vollmer. And it looks like Nick having to come down pit road. Uh-oh. Dalton Cowden. 15 of Nolan Neiman. Lee Overton. All these guys still bunched up together right here. Not a very big gap between them. Orlando Rivera to the inside of the 55 of Cody Fabianic. That is for 13th. Jacob Bell also in the mix here. The number 77 to 64 of Cody McFadden. James Thorndike in the mix in the 59. Jeff Martin in the 22. Darren Bruce back here running in 19th. This is kind of back here into the field a little ways. Oh, Cody Fabianic having an incident there. Damage onto the 55. Now see the speed drop. Good save. No caution. Everybody still going here. Mason Kane back a couple of spots from where he started. Currently running in 24th. Started 22nd. John R. Poor's kind of running where he started. Currently running in 26th. Started 25th. Well, checking on the battle here. Looks like the 88 of Taylor Butcher Benjamin is going to get around the 61 of Lee Overton. Douglas Carlson, 28, up a spot in the 27th. 037 of William Martin. Started back into the field according to this 40th. And he is up to 28th already. It looks like Robert Montgomery did not start tonight's race. All right, well, we're going to go look for some, things keep changing on me. James Thorndike now battling the 22 of Jeff Martin, side by side back here around the 17th position. Oh, somebody's engine gone. Ryan Swan, what happened to Ryan? No. Well, we can see it here. We'll go back about another 20 seconds here and try to figure out what happened to Ryan. Oh, hard into the outside of wall. And his engine let go there. No caution, but we did see him smoking, so we did figure out. And the caution will come out here as we go back live. Chris Seidenfaden. Well, all right, let's go back here and take a look at what happened to Mr. Chris Seidenfaden. Into the number of 35. Well, looks like he's okay. Oh, right here. Looks like he was coming up on the let's see if we can get a little bit of closer view here. Look like he was coming up on the number 1, and it just snapped loose on him. He tried to correct it hard into the outside wall. And everybody going to get around, but heavy, heavy damage to the number 35 of Chris Seidenfaden as the first caution flies, and everybody coming down pit road here. So the first caution out here tonight, lap 12. Alrighty, Performance Motorsports out in chat here. Looks like the 88 of Taylor Butcher Benjamin did a drive-through there. It looks like he might have missed his pit stall. Couldn't see it or something. So who is going to be the first one out on pit road? And it looks like the 67 of William Hartman is going to be the first one out on a pit road here. Curtis Vollmer second, GT Hawkins third, and Zachary White fourth. So let's see here who we can do a little picky on here tonight, early on into the race here. How about we go with the number 1 of Zachary White. Zachary White, Joshua Medlock in the MaxSpeedTV booth. Got a copy?
I got a copy. Go ahead.
Well, Zachary, man, you come out, it looks like running in the 4th position here off of pit road. But 12 laps into the race, how does it feel after about 10 laps? Is it pretty slick out there?
Yeah, it gets pretty snappy loose. As you can see, that caution there, the guy was underneath me, got real loose and kind of torpedoed into the outside wall there. I was real lucky to get by there. Hopefully we can get this Semper Fi Fun truck just a little bit better, take care of our tires and not getting in any trouble.
Well, what do you think is going to be key? Tires? Think that's going to be a key here tonight?
Absolutely. I think tire management is going to be number 1. And I was actually kind of surprised to get such a long run there at the beginning of the race. So hopefully that keeps going.
Well, all right, Zachary. Well, you started 4th. Yeah, you're currently in 4th. So, you know, solid run here early on. Good luck down there, man. We don't want no accidents for anybody. Of course, a big field here tonight, as usual, for these guys. And you've raced with them before. So you kind of know what to expect, man. Good luck.
Thank you. Have a good one.
Zachary. All right. Going all right, Performance Motorsports. Doing all right. All right. Let's see here who we can get else. All right, Jeremy Rigney, got a copy?
Yeah, I'm here.
Oh, Jeremy, you started 14th. You're up in the top 10 in the 10th. Man, how does the track feel after about 10 laps for you?
Well, it feels pretty good. You know, I did a lot of practicing, and I knew it was going to be slick, but I'm pleasantly surprised I'm hanging in there right now. I got a long race, though.
Yeah, still a whole lot of racing left to go, Jeremy. But, hey, you're in a pretty good position here early on, man. You're up in the top 10, bud. Good luck down there, and y'all's going to get ready to go back green flag racing.
All right, thanks.
All righty, well, we're going to go back up front here. All righty, coming to lap 16, green flag is gonna fly. We're back under green flag here. Got 26 viewers out there in chat. Thank you so much. William Hartman, Curtis Vollmer 1 and 2 here. The pace car going to dive off to the safety of pit road. Coming to lap 16. And a green. Here we go. We are back underway here for the Extreme Motorsports at 99.com Premier Private Car Service Truck Series presented by MaxSpeedTV. William Hartman jumping out to about a half a second gap there over Curtis Vollmer. Curtis has a lot of company. GT Hawkins and Zachary White, who we just talked to, right there with him. The number 12 of Michael Waits Up a spot, started 6th, now in 5th. Dalton Cowden running really strong in the number 34 as they come through the tri-oval here. Looks like they're going to go pretty much single file. Going to go back here and do the field of waves further. Like the 59 of James Thorndike is going to get around the number 22 of Jeff Martin. Jeff going to go back to 14th, still running strong. Oh, we got a caution. No, not what we want to see. Oh, and it's a big one, folks. It is a big one. Cody Fabianic involved in that. All right, let's go back here and take a look at what happened. On the MaxSpeedTV replay here, we're going to be on to 55 of Cody Fabianic. Looks like the 14 was onto his outside, the 36 to his inside. And right here it looks like, yeah, right here, it looks like the 55 might have just got loose. And right here it goes, overcorrects it, or tries to correct it, and just couldn't do it up into the 36. And that, of course, upset a lot of vehicles there. The 14 gets into the 71, it looks like. That spun the 71 hard into the outside of wall. As we go to a bigger camera here, we could probably see this from another view right here. Just hard, the 71 hard into that outside wall. See if I can find the 71 here of John R. Borst. And heavy damage to the 71. Oh! As we've seen back there, the 91 gets into the 86 as well, which spun around the 86. The 86 of, let me see if I can find his number, Douglas Carlson. Okay. So, back up live here. After a couple of laps, I don't think there's a reason right now to talk to anybody. And they wasn't green flagged for long, so we'll actually wait and see how things transpire. Everybody's still on pretty good tires, so we'll see exactly. It looks like we do have a couple that did pit. William Martin, James Thorndike, Michael Thwaites, Dalton Cowden did decide to come down pit road, as well as Jacob Bell, Taylor Butcher Benjamin, Hank Caston. So we do have some drivers that did come down pit road to get those tires. And I guess to top off on a fuel. All right, William Hartman up front, followed by the 48 of Curtis Vollmer. Looks like they're going to be getting the one to go here. It looks like they're going to be getting double file. We'll wait and see on the pace car lights if they go off. And the pace car lights are off. It will be going back green this time by No stages. All about the racing here for Extreme Motorsports. All right, let's see here. Lander Moraz coming from 12th to 5th. Lee Overton coming from 11th to 6th. These guys get ready to go back green, coming around turn number 4. Pace car will dive off to the safety of pit road, coming to lap 22 of 130 here tonight. Pace car is off and away, and William is on the loud pedal as we are back underway here. All right, checking back on the battles. It looks like everybody gonna go pretty much so far single file here. Jeff Martin there onto the outside. He is gonna kind of dive in there. He's gonna stay on the track and not go below that white line. He is gonna be currently running in that 9th position to his inside. The 08 of Orlando Rivera. Trying to make the pass on Jeff Martin. Darren Bruce coming up here through the field here. Started 20th. He is currently running in 11th. He has got a bird's eye view of the battle up ahead of him. And right now it looks like he's going to have a battle brewing with him. The number 11 of Nick Holslander, our pole sitter, right behind him. The number 2, Brandon Freeze. Currently running in 11th. Started 29th, and man, he is making moves here as they get really, really close right up ahead of him. Big action going on right here. This is a battle right here between these guys. The 10, the 08, the 22, the 2, the 11, and the 34 of Dalton Cowden has found his place up here as well, back up here. He started 8th, currently running 13th. Bird's eye view for him too. James Thorndike up in the mix. A little bit of group of cars back here with him. Darren Bruce falling back here with these guys. The 037 of William Martin in the mix here. And the 05 of Tommy Massey started 30th up to 17th. And boy, what a gaggle of cars or trucks. I call them cars. They're cars. They're trucks. But what a gaggle of them right here. We're going to go 3 wide. Oh, the 11, Nick Holslander, trying to make a move there. And oh, buddy, almost 3 wide. Got a little loosey-goosey there. Got a little close. Makes it for some exciting racing. These guys keeping it clean, but keeping it close here. I have not forgot about the battle up front either. The leaders. This battle's all over the place here tonight. Curtis Vollmer keeping it real close with the 67 of William Hartman. G.T. Hawkins falling back to about 0.3 of a second. Now gaining a little bit on the number 48. Still a battle though right here with this group, man. Oh man, there's a gaggle. Anybody? Oh, got a little squirrely there. The 34 and the 22. Dalton Cowden in the 34 and the 22 of Jeff Martin. Man, this battle right here. All right, well, looks like Tommy Massey in the 05 Gonna lose that position to the 77 of Jacob Bell. 12 of Michael Thwaites trying to make his way back up here. Back into the field a little ways further. Jada Bell. Running where he started. Currently running in 26th. Started 27th. Right up ahead of him, Mark Hamlin. Started 35th. Currently running in the 25th. Number 3 does have some damage on that machine out there. Doesn't look like it's affected him too awfully bad. We'll keep an eye on the number 3 here. John R. Borst. Kind of running where he started as well. Jason Eisenhower back a couple of spots. Into the 29th, he has some damage. Still out here turning laps, though. That's what you got to do. Got to do what you got to do. And I'm going to have to stay right here with this gaggle of group right here around the 10th position because they've been running around together here for, oh golly, the last several laps. And they just, they're being very respectful. Oh, we got a caution. Oh, the leaders. No, William Hartman involved in that. And it looks like it collected quite a few drivers. So let's go back and take a look. See what happened right here. William Hartman. All right, well, the 48 goes low. 67, kind of the midline here. Oh, right here. William Hartman. Midline, it looks like it just got loose on him. Hard into the outside wall. Oh, and down into the 16. See, the 16 being, I can find him here. GT Hawkins. GT Hawkins comes back up onto the track, collects the number 1 of Zachary White. Zachary getting a piece of it as well. Oh, no. Oh, right here, a little bit of contact maybe between the 15 and the 16. And, oh, my Lord. All righty, well, back up live we go. Looks like James Thorndike gonna stay out here currently. Like the 35. The 35 of Chris Seidenfaden maybe having some linking issues there as we come around the track here. Oh, all right. Well, that's going to give the lead up to, see, Tommy Amassi coming down pit road. Curtis Vollmer. Let's see here who we could talk to real quick. GT Hawkins got a copy?
Yeah, I hear you.
Well, GT, man, not what you expected right there, bud. Man, how's the racing though, man? I know you're upset, so we'll keep it short here.
No, racing was fun. I mean, I like it slick, but yeah, I made up my mind to go low, and he was coming down, and should have went high. That's racing.
Yeah, racing, man, it is, man. Well, you know, it looks like you're still on the lead lap, so that is a good thing. You started 5th. Do you think the damage is going to affect the speed, or really don't know?
I'm gonna be slow. I mean, it's early enough. I think I can get a lot of it fixed. So we'll see what we can salvage out of it.
All right, GT. Well, good luck down there, bud. The racing is not over.
Yeah, thank you.
All righty. Well, it looks like Curtis Vollmer, Andrew Mraz, Nolan Neiman, Lee Overton, and Jeremy Rigney are going to get them going here. Into lap 36. All right, pace car gonna dive off here momentarily. Curtis Vollmer has led 3 laps. Pace car off the safety of pit road. Curtis Vollmer on the loud pedal. And we are back underway here. Lap 36. Good start. Gap between Curtis Vollmer and Andrew Mraz. Leo Overton coming from 11th up to 3rd. Nolan Neiman coming from 9th to 4th. And a battle between him and the 34 of Dalton Cowden. The number 10 of Jeremy Rigney. Battle between these guys right here. Ooh, the 11 of Nick Horslander, our pole sitter. He is coming back up through the field too. He's going to be battling here momentarily with the number 10. They're going to go side by side. Around turn number 1 here, Nick's going to choose that outside line. Look at the little run he did get on that outside. He got a good run. Oh, nice move there as they make their way into turn 3. He is going to make the pass on the 15 of Nolan Neiman to go into 5th. Gaggle of cars right here too. Oh, the 2 and the 037 almost touched. Ooh, we're going to have to watch the 22 and the 10 as they do battle here side by side. The number 2 of Brandon Freeze behind him. 037 in the mix here. These guys coming up on the 15 of Nolan Neiman. And Jacob Bell Racing. The number 77 started 16th, currently running in that 13th position. Checking back here on the yellow lane around the Orlando Rivera area, the 12. Going to go side by side with him, Michael Thwaites. He's not completed the pass just yet as they come down the tri-oval here onto the front stretch of Chicagoland. You know, Chicagoland being pretty much a D-shaped oval, you're pretty much on the wheel the whole time around this track. So they really have their hands full out here tonight. But Darren Bruce, the number 27, kind of mired in between the 88 and the number 77 of Jacob Bell. 0.2 of a second back. Well, Hank Caston doing battle here around the 16th position with the 86 of Douglas Carlson. They get a little close there, but the 86 going to get a good run on that high side. And can he keep it, making his way into 3? Keep an eye on this battle here, too, between these guys. Single file here back around Dwayne Dunn. 39, the number 1 of Zachary White, caught up in that last incident there. Wrong place. He is back here in 19th. Still a long way to go. Jade Bell, number 14, and the 05 of Tommy E. Massey. These two guys battling here side by side. And that 037 is really, he's driving. Making moves already up to 7th. One truck at a time, but a gaggle of cars behind these guys. Gaggle of them. As we keep an eye on them here. Oh, yeah, getting a little squirrely here, trying to find the best track position to go into the turn. And I imagine they're starting to fill the tires. You know, a 11 lap stint roughly here. As the 12 and the 2 go side by side again. Woo. Awfully close. Oh, the 15, Nolan Neiman right here in the mix. Right up there too, the 77. 77 making the pass. The 15 had to back out of it. He lost that position. That opened the door for the 88 of Taylor Butcher Benjamin. Hit his truck to the outside. Has not completed the pass, and he's trying, and it looks like he will complete the pass there. We take a look back here to the field a ways a little further. And GT Hawkins is down on speed as we see it. It looks like he is going to go one lap down as Curtis Vollmer gets around him. Andrew Mraz. Leah Overton getting around, as well as the pole sitter now going to go side by side with him. The 11 is going to get around, and we got a caution. Jade Bell, I believe it was. All right, let's go back here and take a look and see what happened. Oh, right here, Jade Bell. We rewinded a little ways to see what transpired here. Looks like he might have just lost it coming out of 4. Yes, he did right here. And, oh, tries to correct it. And does come, oh. Right, well, right here, he spun it again. I believe that is where the caution is going to come out. It's the truck turned around here. All right, here we go. All right, back up alive here. Well, looks like it stops. Pit stops are happening here. Well, all right. Let's see here if we can get... Let's see if we can get him down here. William Martin, Josh Winterbooth, got a copy?
Yes, sir, I do.
Well, William, man, you're making moves, man. You started in the back of the field as a standby driver, and you got out here racing, man. Started 40th position, roughly. You're up to 7th, man. You're having a fantastic run out here. Do you like Chicagoland or something?
Man, I love this track. Something about this track, I just like running it.
you just like running it. All right, well, what do you think's key here tonight for what the track is, the conditions here tonight? What do you think's key? Tires?
Oh yeah, tires play a big key here. I think not burning your tires off of turn 4 because truck's real loose coming off of 4. So the least you can burn them tires off and kind of manage it, the better off you'll be.
Oh, well, it looks like you got some fans out there. You know, as being a standby, you're part, I guess, of the Performance Motorsports.
Yes, sir. Performance Motorsports.
Yeah. I get tongue tied on it too because there's performance and performance. So,
Yeah.
But hey, man, fantastic run here. I mean, we still got a long ways to go. I mean, that Buffalo Wild Wings Chevrolet, man, it's on rails here tonight. But we know how it is. It's not over. Big field, slick conditions. Good luck down there, bud.
Appreciate you, sir. Thank you.
Uh-huh. All right. Get a wider view here. Well, alrighty, folks, we are gonna be coming to see about 60 laps. Let's see here. In about 15 or so laps, we will be at the halfway mark. These guys get ready to go back. Green flag racing here. Looks like we got Ricky Bobby in chat, Michael Power in chat. 27 viewers out here tonight. Still glad to have everybody out there tuning in. All right, pace car gonna dive off here to the safety of pit road. Nick Holslander back up front, and he is on the loud pedal. Green, 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 coming to lap 52 here. Here we go. These guys are still all neck and neck here. And although we are not at the halfway mark here, folks, how about we do a little MaxSpeedTV? Crank it up here. So turn up the volume. Here we go. We have a caution. Oh, Andrew Mraz. Oh man. All right, well, let's go here back here and take a look and see what happened to Andrew. I'm not entirely sure. Let's see here what happened and what transpired here. Andrew Mraz in that psychedelic 31. Right here, it looks like he is battling the 037. 037 on the outside. Raz down on the inside. Oh, right here. Oh, I don't know what happened. It looks like, oh man, let's see if we can get a closer look at what happened here. Right here, it looks like, I'm not entirely sure. I don't have a very good angle at this. Let's take a look at it as a chase view and go to the 037 of William Martin here real quick. Get a good view here. You see the 31 of Andrew Mraz there onto the inside. Right here, contact was made between these two drivers. Let's go to a bigger view here. Right here, both of these drivers go spinning. It looks like they lock it down. Just looks like a little bit of damage from the contact between the two, but it doesn't look like neither one of them hit the wall. So we got it back going here, so the caution will come out as we go back live here, back up front. All right, let's see here who we can talk to. Blair Patterson, what happened out there, bud? Blair, got a copy? Okay. Well, let's see here who we can talk to here. How about we talk to... John Boris, got a copy?
Sure do.
Hey, John. Well, started 25th, currently still running kind of where you started. You're up a couple of spots in the 22nd, man. How's track feeling out there for you here tonight?
I actually got caught up in that second wreck, so I'm down on power. So I'm just kind of riding, hoping things come my way and maybe salvage a decent finish out of this.
You think the slick conditions turn 4 especially is key here?
It's honestly not too bad. You just gotta wait till the truck's pointed. I think the biggest thing is just gotta be patient on the throttle. And right now with my truck hurting, I can run wide open around this joint.
Oh, wow. Oh, wow. Well, all right, John. Well, good luck down there, man. It ain't over. You're still on the lead lap, bud.
I'm gonna try, man. Thanks.
All right. Well, John Arbor is currently running 22nd, so let's get back up front here as these guys get ready to go back green flag racing. It looks like the lights are going to be coming on here at Chicagoland here momentarily. Oh, I love the transition. I love the transition from day to night, the way they done it. It is outstanding. As we take a look, as the pace car dives off here, coming to lap 58, as we are going back underway here for the green flag for Extreme Motorsports.com Premier Private Car Service Truck Series. Curtis Vollmer, who is running up front here, up into second place in the number 48. Drives for Sampson Motorsports. Wayne Dunn. Now this is for the truck series here. This is for points. They may have a couple more drivers out here, but this is for the points drivers for the Truck Series. Curtis Vollmer is for Sampson Motorsports, as well as Dwayne Dunn. Dwayne Dunn currently running back here in the 12th position. Michael Gant for Primetime Motorsports. Michael Thwaites. Downforce Motorsports. Lee Overton and Andrew Mraz for everybody out there. Pro for Max Motorsports. Jeremy Clifton and Alan Hilton. Performance Motorsports. Cody McFadden and Tommy Massey. Tommy Massey currently running in 14th. Cody McFadden. Cody McFadden, I know he is currently running back here at 16th. Alan Hilton, as we take a look at these other drivers here for the teams. I'm not seeing Alan in here. Jeremy Clifton. All right, I'm not seeing some of these drivers in here. Nick Holslander, about 0.2 of a second ahead of Curtis Vollmer. As the battle pursues back here with Jeff Martin, Lee Overton, Dalton Cowden just right up ahead of him. Michael Thwaites in this mix right here. Jacob Bell in the 77, the two of Brandon Freeze, Taylor Butcher Benjamin. Wayne Dunn, Hank Caston, all these guys pretty much running single file. Looks like a battle may be brewing here between the 08 and the 10. Orlando Rivera and Jeremy Rigney. Zachary White in a pack of trucks right here. Three wide, James Thorndike in the middle, Andrew Mraz on the inside, and they're still 3 wide, the 28 of Hank Caston. Oh! Well, they went 4 wide there for a moment, and something had to give, and they went single file here, and everybody got around. Man, that was crazy. Jeremy Rigney in the number 10 in the 08 doing battle up ahead of Lee Overton and Taylor Butcher Benjamin doing battle here. Around the 7th and 8th, and then the 9th and 10th position. Zachary White still trying to make moves ahead of him. Andrew Mraz and the 15 of Nolan Neiman. Mason Kane, the 76. Got the 037 of William Martin behind him, and Mason Kane, good save. That allowed the 037 to get around. As the 28 of Hank Caston comes up to the bumper, up to the bumper of the 76. Well, Mark Camlin running 22nd in the number 3, behind this time as they go side by side ahead of him. John R. Borst, we talked to him earlier. He says he's down on speed. He is just wanting to get a solid finish here. The 35 of Chris Seidenfaden is going to get around, and they're going to go side by side up ahead of Chris here, the 27. of Darren Bruce. And the 14 of Jade Bell. All right, as these guys get grouped back up, Andrew Mraz fighting his way back up front here up to the back bumper of the 86 of Douglas Carlson. And they're going to go side by side, and they're wrecking. They touched. No caution yet. But we will go back here and take a look at the action here. Jeremy and Allen are absent this week. Okay. Thank you for that. All right, well, under a replay here, still under green flag. Right here, number 31 comes up to the 86. They get it straight back out, and right here, there's contact, and they both go spinning off the track. There is no caution, but the 31 of Andrew Mraz goes hard in the that inside wall there. And we are still under green flag conditions here as we are over the halfway mark here. This is the Extreme Motorsports and 99.com premier private car service truck series live on MaxSpeedTV. And thank you everybody for tuning out there here tonight. I see Alan Hilton out there in chat, so thank you that for letting me know, Alan. They're getting a little spread out here. Got a few battles going on. They're getting a little spread out. About a half a... Oh, caution's out. Orlando Rivera involved in that. Okay, let's go back here and take a look and see what happened. Looks like it might have started right up ahead of him, maybe? Not entirely sure, but Orlando does come flying up to the 10 and the 2. Oh, right there. The 10 of Jeremy Rigney and the 2 of Brandon Fries. I'm going to have to get a correct pronunciation from him on that one. Make contact here, and the 10 gets around, but the 08 of Orlando Rivera, having nowhere to go, gets into the 2, and both of them going to get damaged. The 2 looks like going to have some significant damage on his machine. He does go. The 037 gets a piece of the 2 machine as the 2 comes down the track. The 037 gonna have some damage added on to what he already had. Oh man, oh man. Freeze. Okay. I thought it was pronounced freeze, Blair, but I wasn't entirely sure. Alrighty, back up alive. Like Jacob Bell now going to come down pit road, as well as it looks like the 14, the 85. That's going to give everybody the lead, give the lead back up to Nick Slander. Jacob Bell did not lead a lap, so Nick Slander back out up front here. Let's see here. Mark Hamlin got a copy?
Yes, sir.
Well, Mark, man, you're running strong here. You've been making moves as well. Started 35th. You're currently running in 19th, but you've been really clicking off, you know, one car at a time. What's it going to take out here to get that number 3, a Leeboy machine, it looks like, up, you know, maybe to win the race out here tonight?
A lot of the faster guys start wrecking.
Well, what's
yeah,
the...
I've just been kind of hanging in the back here and taking it easy because it's loose and I'm not ready to push it right away.
All right, still a whole lot of racing left to go, but the laps are winding down. Mark, good luck out there, bud.
Thank you, sir.
Uh-huh. All right, let's see here. Go back up live. Looks like everybody ready to go back. Green flag racing here. 9 more minutes. Yeah, you good, Jeff? All right. We'll see if we can get you up here. Maybe here in a little bit if we can. The laps are really starting to wind down here tonight, folks. It's been an awesome race as we go ahead and take a look at the caution count here tonight so far. Hopefully you know, it is a big field. It is slick. We have had 6 cautions out here tonight for 20 caution laps. 55 laps remaining in the race as the pace car dives off, and we've had 6 different lead changes out here tonight. Nick Slander going to be back on the loud pedal again, coming to lap 77 here of 130. Really starting to wind it down here. As the 34 of Dalton Cowding going to waste no time and go into second. Alrighty, folks, we're going to try this one more time here tonight, so get ready and crank it up again. We're going to try. hopefully everybody enjoyed the Crank It Up there. We're back live here. We're back up to the racing here. Well, Nick Holslander has pulled almost a second ahead of Dalton Cowden. Dalton Cowden has company with a 48 of Curtis Vollmer right there with him. These two battling it out here for second place. Michael Thwaites in fourth. Taylor Butcher Benjamin started 10th. He is currently running in 5th here as he goes to the inside of the 22 of Jeff Martin. Jeff on that high side. He is not giving up on that high side. He is still going to battle it out right there with the 88. Zachary White in the number 1, currently 7th, started 4th. James Thorndike started 17th, currently running in 8th. Nolan Neiman started 9th, currently in that 10th position. But number 10 of Jeremy Rigney going to go to the outside. Has not completed the pass yet. He's got the 15. Right there, the 037 of William Martin. Cody McFadden up here in the mix with these guys as well in the number 64. Tommy Massey, Yo 5, started 30th, currently running in 13th. Good solid run for Tommy. Battle back here between the 28 of Hank Caston and No Number Overton, the number 61 of Lee Overton. I like picking on him. The 28 is going to get around Lee Overton there. Now Mason Kane back here running in the 76. He has got Dwayne Dunn in the 39 behind him. Dwayne Dunn. All right, Chris Seidenfaden, the 35, currently running back here in 17th. We've got battles happening all over the place again. 22 and the 88 going to do battle here. The 22 comes back up onto the track. All right. Back here into around the 15th position. Oh! Contact made between the 39 of Dwayne Dunn and Lee Overton. 39 is going to complete the pass. Right up ahead of him, though, the 76 and the 28 doing battle here. 14th and 15th position here. 13th. Now the 39. Dwayne Dunn and Lee Overton doing battle again. Good save by Lee Overton. A little squirrely coming out of 2. Oh, battle between. Oh, no, we're wrecking. 39 and the 76 both go for a ride. And the 35 getting involved in that as well. Nowhere to go. Oh, no, let's go back here and take a look. See what happened and what transpired. Oh, man. All right, well, we've seen the battle going on here. We were on it. 39. Of Dwayne Dunn does go to the inside of the 76. Right here, they get really, really close. I don't think they made any contact right here. But it did upset 76. And then they both got upset, it looks like. And right here is, oh man, that was really close. The admins, I'll have to make a call on that. But, well, it really upset both of the trucks. They both go hard into that outside wall. 70. Man. 76 goes for a ride. That was a hard hit into the wall for the 76. If I can find 76. Of Mason Kane. Oh, and look, just, oh man, hard hit right here. Oh, the 76 does lock it down. But the 35, having really nowhere to go, tries to dodge it, but a full head of steam. The 35 of Chris Seidenfaden just gets into the 76. Heavy damage for a lot of those drivers out there here tonight. All right, off of pit road. Right. Dick Holslander, Dalton Cowden, Curtis Vollmer, Taylor Butcher Benjamin, Michael Thwaites. Top 5. Oh, let's see who we can talk to now. Well, we talked to Nolan Neiman. Do you got a copy?
Yes, sir.
Well, Nolan, man, you started 9th, currently running in 12th. Laps are starting to wind down here, man. Well, what's it going to take out there here tonight?
Depends on what cautions we have. I think it's really just comes down to being patient, and I think people's patience is going to run out here as the laps start dwindling down, so it should be pretty interesting.
Well, you have found yourself in a lot of situations out here tonight. We've been watching. You've been 2 wide, 3 wide. Y'all been in a pack. Well, how do you keep the momentum when you're that close together?
It's just really just giving each other room, and you know, just gotta. This track's so loose, and so you really just gotta drive smart, and you'll find your way towards the top just kind of through ways of natural selection. So yeah, you just gotta really just be smart and not overdrive it to where you're sliding through the turn.
All right, and Nolan, man, well, good luck out there. It looks like y'all's going to be going back green flag racing here, coming to lap 95. So good luck.
Thank you, sir.
Uh-huh. All right, go back up front here. Nick Holslander, our pole sitter, up front, led 44 laps. Dalton Cowden going to be on the outside of him on this restart in the number 34. Chris Vollmer going to be starting right behind the leader in the number 48. Taylor Butcher Benjamin in the number 88, going to be on the outside. And the number 12 of Michael Thwaites to the inside as the pace car dives off. We are back underway, coming to lap number 94 when they cross the line. Here we go. Well, as we look at the gaggle of trucks right here, they go single file for the most part up ahead of Jeff T. Martin. Well, there's a gaggle right here with Zachary White and the number 1, number 59 of James Thorndike. Got William Martin. Oh, caution. Mark Hamlin involved in that. Oh, no. Go back here and take a look and see what happened. I believe. Oh, okay. Right here, it looks like the 3... Rewind it a little ways here. Looks like the 3 did get into the wall right here a little bit. Let's keep it straight, it looks like. So, come through the Chicagoland Tri-Oval here. Lee Overton right behind him. What happened? Did it start in front? Oh, it started in front. It looks like the number 28. So let's find the number 28 here. Hank Caston. Oh, looks like Hank might have just got loose. Like he got loose there. Come down into the 27 of Darren Bruce. Make sure I'm looking at this correctly. The number it is the number 27. Am I? Yeah, the number 27. I believe that's Darren Bruce. Yeah, it is. The number 27 is Darren, okay. Oh, right here. And then Hank Caston loses it off the wall as he hits the outside wall. He loses it, comes back down. And the number 3 T-bones the number 28. And the 28, oh, Lee Overton also got it looks like a little of it there. Right here, got a piece of it. 28 goes tumbling down the track, and Lee Overton also getting some damage there as well. Right. Not what you want to see here. Oh, man. All right, let's see if we can get... if we can get maybe somebody down here real quick. All right, he's not racing here tonight, but he was a spotter for one of the drivers. Gary Wells, do you get a copy?
I got a copy.
Well, Gary, man, you know, you being a spotter for one of the drivers out there, and, you know, not the race you guys wanted out here tonight, but talk about the racing and what you guys had to overcome and what happened.
I mean, honestly, it was really crazy out there. Just everybody was kind of racing really tight quarters there. Tires were falling off pretty quick, but looks like we did okay. I mean, not the result obviously that we wanted, but we were doing pretty good in the bottom half of the top 10 there. Just couldn't catch a break there toward the end.
Yeah, you know, it is a slick track out here, as we talked about it, you know, way before we went live here tonight. You know, everybody was talking about the slick conditions here, and I'm sure that's what you guys were concerned about. What was other than that? What was there any other issues?
I mean, not really. I mean, it was just guys are just driving crazy out there. It just seemed like there was a little bit of a lack of patience with the slick track, but I mean, that just comes with racing sometimes, you know.
Yeah, it is racing, man. Well, the laps are winding down here. We've got about 30 or so laps here left. You know, tough break. I really hate it for the drivers down there. You know, they work so hard and put in the time and the patience and the practice to do this, and then it happens. But it's part of racing.
Oh yeah, definitely, for sure. You definitely hate to see guys get taken out, you know, and incidents like that. But I mean, what are you gonna do? You just move on to the next race. That's all you can do.
Yeah, exactly. All right. Well, we got Philip Cheesecake. Man, cheesecake sounds good.
It does sound good.
Philip Cheesecake in chat. And as they go back green flag racing here, Gary. Well, Gary, man, you're more than welcome to stay up here and, you know, call the rest of the race with me. You know, a lot of action's happening. It's very, very, very difficult, you know, when these guys get really bunched up together. You know, it's really hard to figure out all the battles, but I'm trying.
Yeah, definitely, for sure. Yeah, I'll definitely help you where it's needed, for sure. Let me try to get in here. Watch a couple of different other guys here.
You know, a lot of it, we haven't seen a whole lot of it tonight, but we have seen some 3 wide, a lot of side-by-side action out here tonight. And do you think the side-by-side action after the tires fall off at about 10 laps, do you think that really upsets the both trucks?
Oh yeah, it could really definitely at least upset both trucks and definitely the tires for sure, because the tires just wear out so quick. It's really the more things change with the track conditions, the more they really stay the same from last night's race. Last night we had a little bit more grip out there, but it was just really hard to pass, and I mean, it's just really showing into tonight too. That it's just really hard to pass out there. You know, over the course of a run, you really got to set them up and then try to work on them for 5 laps, and then you get a little bit of a run, and then you lose it a little bit, and then you got to gain back again.
Exactly. You know, well, as we were talking here, Dalton Cowden leads his first lap of the race, started 8th, and he passed the 48 of Curtis Balmer, but Curtis not giving up. And you know, laps are winding down right now. You're gonna have to start making your moves. I don't think I don't think they can make it. No, they can't make it to the end. I don't believe.
No, they can't make it to the end. It was about a 2-stop race from here. Now it looks like we're about 1 stop left. But yeah, we were racing around that 34 earlier, and he was racing us pretty good, pretty clean. You know, good to see him out front.
You know, and all these drivers that, you know, what you guys have to go through. I'm sure you've raced Chicagoland. I've raced it, I think, maybe once or twice. But from what I remember about Chicagoland is it basically you're on that steering wheel throughout the whole race because of the way it's shaped.
Yeah, pretty much, because of the way it's shaped. It's really a legitimate oval. Like, you never stop turning the wheel. Even if you see these straightaways here before the big bend in the front straightaway, I mean, you're still constantly turning that wheel, which makes it really unique. I mean, I personally love Chicagoland. It's one of my favorites.
Yeah, it is a good track. You know, we got some action going on right here. The 88 of Taylor Butcher Benjamin, the 037 of William Martin, the 88, the 05 of Tommy Massey. These guys right here are putting on a show right here on this green flag run here. And you've got to make your moves, although, you know, like you said, they're going to have to probably pit again more than likely. But that 05 of Tommy Massey is putting that front bumper all the way up against that 037 of William Martin. William, for somebody who is I guess it's what they call a standby driver, he's really showing what he can do.
Oh yeah, for a standby driver, he's doing a really good job putting on a heck of a show out there. But he's just kind of biding his time and really just trying to keep it clean for these guys, which I mean he's done pretty much all race. So.
Yeah, and how is it? You know, with the you know about the Darlington stripe. You think the Chicagoland stripe has played a factor out here tonight?
I mean, it definitely has. I mean, if you hit that wall just good enough, I mean, you're really gonna be hurting. I know we did that a couple times on the exit of these corners. You just get so loose on exit as the run goes on. It's just you get closer and closer to that wall until you eventually hit it.
Yeah, and you know, I've dealt with that racing here on iRacing myself. We've got a battle back here for a 12th position, the one of Zachary White and the 15 of Nolan Neiman. These two doing battle, and Nolan in the 15 does have some damage, as well as the number 1, but they're still running pretty strong here side by side.
Yeah, I think that's unfortunately due to a couple of wrecks though from earlier on in the race. We've got a couple of bigger crashes from earlier, so anytime that you can have a little bit of damage and then still pull away with the top 10 just to survive, you know, for the points, sometimes it's really good.
Yeah, and it's all based on points here for Extreme Motorsports at 99.com. It doesn't matter if you win because you're not in. You know, Gary, you know that as well as we do. A win does not guarantee you that spot.
No, and that's definitely made it challenging, at least so far for me in this learning curve. I've come from the console gaming, and you know I've been in leagues past where you know you win and you're in the postseason. But now it's just like you just got to readjust back to the way you know it was back in the day. You know, you got to put the whole season together, you got to put the whole picture together. So.
Yes, sir. You know, you've got to race, you've got to go, you've got to make your moves when you can make them. And Dalton Cowden, man, he's been up front ever since this restart. But Curtis Vollmer as well, you know, he's no stranger to this front either. As it looks like Jeff Martin in the 22 cutting it across the grass. He's going to go into the pit road area there. So I don't know how that's going to affect Jeff Martin. It looks like he towed the pit road. So no caution. It was a single car, and he was not on the track. Andy Starcher in chat. Good evening. How you doing tonight, Andy? I think Andy Starcher is one of the admins for Extreme, if I'm not mistaken.
No, you are not mistaken. He is one of the admins.
All right. Well, 19 laps to go here, folks. 19 remaining. So, as we always do here, when we go below 20, green-white checkers are in play, and it is unlimited. It takes as many as it possibly takes to get it finished under green flag. Once the leader takes the white flag, however, it is racing back to the end, and anything can happen after the white flag flies. We've already seen it.
Yeah, absolutely. Especially if you can translate anything from last night's K&N race. You know, we did have a green-white checkered there last night, and that was one of the craziest green-white checkers I've ever been a part of.
Yeah, and boy, the 48 really putting that pressure on the 34 right now as we are coming to 17 to go.
Yeah, I've been kind of watching this battle the last couple laps. It's been pretty interesting seeing how these guys are biding their time. Especially the 48 looks like he was kind of taking it easy earlier in the run, so it looks like he's really caught up to him pretty good.
Well, the fuel laps are around 28 to 36 laps. And we've got 17 laps to go. They've been on a stint of about 23 or so, roughly. It'll be close. Do you think anybody's saving, or do you think they're just hammering it down and hoping for the best?
I mean, I think some of these guys are hammering it down, but I know that we were really, really close. I think we were about a lap too short before we were unfortunately taken out. But I know some of these guys might be saving. Who knows? I mean, if you save and it goes green the rest of the way, you might end up in the winner's circle there.
You never know. Well, don't look now, but the 11 of Nick Hulslander, our pole sitter for tonight, he is making moves. He is back up to third, and he is running down the leaders lap after lap. And, oh, talking about Nick, he just hits the wall, losing that momentum as I jinxed him.
Yep, that's what it is. That's definitely what that is. No, it happens.
I jinxed him. Man, I jinxed him. Oh, man.
He's going to see that later.
Yeah, he probably will. Sitting here talking about him, and he hits the wall. Man. Well, the 88 is going to get around him. That would be Taylor Butcher Benjamin. And then the number 12 of Michael Thwaites. Am I pronouncing his last name correctly? Is it Thwaites?
You know, that is a great question. When I saw his name earlier in the driver's meeting when I was sitting in on it, I couldn't even tell you.
Well, I think I've asked him, and I don't remember what he said. So I just call him Thwaites, and you know, if it's not correct, then I'm sure he'll correct me sooner or later.
Oh, yeah, definitely. What's kind of unique, go to throw some real life at you. I work at a call center, so I get all kinds of crazy names throughout the day.
Oh, I'm sure. Well, I would say probably the biggest mover out here tonight would be that 037 of William Martin. Now, according to the driver bar here, oh, William Martin going sideways. This is the product of those old tires. No. Well,
Looks like we are still green, though.
We are still green, and he's going to lose a lot of positions. Yeah. Well,
I will say, though, kudos to him. He did keep it out of the wall.
He did keep it out of the wall. He did keep it clean. He kept it straight. And he is going to go all the way back to 15th. But I would say he is still going to be a big mover out here tonight. Probably one of the biggest. Started 40th, and he's currently running in 15th right now. Race ain't over, though. But Douglas Carlson,
regardless of where he finishes, he's definitely probably passed the most cars in the field. That's for sure.
Probably, yes. Yep, Douglas Carlson started 28th. He is in the top 10 now. So a big mover for him as well. The 86 does have some damage, but doesn't look like it's affecting him much. Really, you don't need I would say, the aerodynamics here. It's more you need more of the downforce here at Chicagoland.
Well, aero does help any mile and a half that we go to, but it really, I think I do really agree with you here. Anytime that you have the downforce and a really good handling race car or truck, you'll definitely see some guys who will be up front and who will be in the back.
They're telling me to stop jinxing people in chat.
Hey, it's all part of the job, right?
I guess so. Well, we are at 10 to go here for ExtremeMotorsports99.com, premier private car service truck series presented by MaxSpeedTV. I am Joshua Medlock. Gary Wells joining me up here in the booth here at about lap 99. Tough break for who he was spotting for, and he decided to join me up here and kind of finish out the race here. And well, it's been interesting. It really has.
Yeah, it really has, especially just watching this battle develop up front between the 34 and the 48. I can't help but keep watching that. It looks like they have slowed their pace down a little bit. Maybe now they're trying to save gas late in this run. Who knows?
It could be. Yeah, there's a battle back here between the 59 and the 12. James Thorndike, Michael Thwaites, these two going battling at it, and it looks like James had a little bit of a blinking issue there. So, but they're still side by side.
Yeah, they're still side by side battling hard here like it's the last lap, and we're getting down here to it where you need to just be getting every spot that you can get.
Alan, you're killing me, Alan. All right, Nick Slander trying to salvage the best finish he can. Now the race ain't over. We've got an 8 to go, and anything can happen between now and 8 to go. Like I said, the green-white checkers are in play. And, I am so glad, Gary, that iRacing implemented that GWC. It really plays a factor in how these races turn out, and we got a battle for the lead right now.
Yeah, absolutely. As we see this battle for the lead, I've only been on iRacing for about 3-4 months, but when they had that update, I was really surprised when I first got on that they never had green-white checkers, and when they implemented that, I was really surprised. Oh, they're wrecking up here.
They're wrecking, but yeah, the leaders both hit the wall. Now we're going to go back here and take a look at the 88 of Taylor Butcher Benjamin, who is in third, and he's ran down these two after both leaders hit the wall. Yeah.
I will tell you, the one guy I'm really impressed with is definitely that 11 from starting on the pole. And even though he did kind of lose it, I was surprised he didn't fall back further than what he did. So shout out to him keeping it in the top 10.
Yeah. And, you know, like I said, it's not over with, but we do have a new leader. Taylor Butcher Benjamin takes over the lead after Dalton Cowden and Curtis Vollmer both tagged the wall. And that really upset the momentum that them two had, and Taylor capitalized.
Yeah, sometimes it's skill, and then sometimes it's luck. As we're seeing here with the 88, it looks like he's got a little bit of luck on his side. Was just in the right place at the right time.
Yes, it is. All right, Jeremy Rigney in the number 10, currently running in 8th. It looks like he is trying to, you know, he's going to get a good solid finish here tonight as we are at 5 to go as Taylor crosses the line to make it 4. Well, right now is the time we would say if a caution came out, it would end it. But if a caution comes out right now, or in between, the race just begins, because it will be a green-white checkered, you know, race. Now, if he crosses the line, takes the white flag, that's it. You know, it's a race right back to the line. So right now we're just waiting to see who has enough fuel to finish.
Yeah, it looks like, you know, even though he was battling the 88 there, Taylor, you know, it looked like he was saving a little bit when he was running that draft, and now he's just kind of biding his time until the end.
Well, Taylor Butcher Benjamin has pushed it to a 1.2 second lead now over second place, the 59 of James Thorndike. James moving up from 17th to 2nd, and the final 3 laps to go. Dalton Cowden in 3rd and Michael Thwaites in 4th. As we are at... Huh?
Oh, I was about to say shout out to that 59 for being a really hard charger there, gaining 15 spots. That's really good.
Yeah, and we are at 2 to go. So if Taylor... Oh, we got a caution. We're going green, white, checkered.
Yes, sir, we are. We will take as many as we need.
Yes, sir. All right. Well, GT Hawkins, I think, was involved in this. And it looked like it might have been a one-car spin. I don't know. I'm going to go back here and take a look and see exactly what happened to GT. Looks like he's fine on the backstretch here, if you want to call it a backstretch. He comes up onto the 31 of Andrew Mraz, and right here, oh, buddy, it doesn't look like it was, he clips that apron there just barely, and it looks like it just upset him and hard into the outside wall, and he spins it down off the racing surface, but he stops at the entrance to pit road.
Interesting.
Oh, all righty, here we go. Back live up here. This has changed the game, and I imagine everybody is going to come down pit road.
Yeah, we just had that 20-some lap run. I think everybody's going to come here and take tires. I think it'd be interesting if you didn't. As we do see, it looks like one person staying out. I don't know if he's on the lap or not. 38 up there.
The 38 of, let's see here if I can find him. The 38.
Maybe that's not the 38. I've got a little bit weird angle.
All right, well, let's see who wins the race off of pit road here. Eleven's left goes on. It looks like the 88 of Taylor Butcher Benjamin is going to win the race off of pit road.
And that's definitely a very clutch stop right there.
Yes, it is. James Thorndike 2nd, Dalton Cowden 3rd, and it looks like Andrew Mraz. Andrew Mraz looks like he stayed out.
Yeah, it looks like a couple of
Okay.
these guys are staying out on these older tires, trying to see what they can do with it.
I guess so. All right. Well, I try not to talk to anybody under a green, white, checkered because we know how they can be. So
yeah.
I'll let them get it figured out here, and then we'll go back green flag.
Definitely, for sure. Yeah, we drivers definitely get into a zone at certain points in the race, especially a big part like this with the green, white, checkered.
All right. Well, this is DWC number 1. My voice is starting to go.
Yeah, I hear you on that one. Drink some water. Drink some water.
Oh, I got me a Dr. Pepper right here, so I think we'll be good.
Close enough. The closest thing to water. Dr. Pepper might need a sponsor if you keep mentioning them here.
Well, I guess. All right. Well, that would be nice.
Right.
Yeah. Andrew Mraz gonna lead a lap. He's up front here, 33.
Yes, sir, he is.
Roughly about a 33 run stint here for the number 31. Man, that is a pretty paint by that number 31 machine. I call that the psychedelic 31 because that is a psychedelic paint scheme.
It really is. I'm really impressed. You know, only being on Downforce for a couple weeks now, but really impressed with these guys when they paint these trucks. I'm really impressed with the creativity that they got.
Yeah, and right behind him, we're gonna get a good look at the truck here of the 88 of Taylor Butcher Benjamin. He is running a red, white, and blue Premier Private Car Service paint for the sponsor for the truck series. So we got some guys out here running paints for the sponsors and different paints for the teams. Yeah, so
Absolutely.
different things going on out there.
And we really do love our sponsors, and we appreciate everything that they do for us in the league and keeping us going each and every week.
All righty, folks. Here we go. The first green, white, checkered here tonight. So this is DWC first attempt. There we go. I'll get it right in a minute. All righty. GWC first attempt. There in the top left-hand corner for everybody who is watching.
It's going to be interesting because Andrew was the only one that stayed out on old tires for this one.
All righty, here we go. Andrew Mraz in that psychedelic 31 up front. He's going to get him going here. Older tires. And good job not spinning those tires. He is going to jump up, but what is that going to do? All these drivers behind him on newer tires.
He's just going to make it 3 lanes wide. That's about all he can do.
Yeah, oh, no, and they're going to go around. Andrew Mraz going around. That is not what you wanted here, and that has caused a big one here tonight. As we go take a look at the replay here.
Yeah, it looks like Mraz there is fried. That's it.
All right, well, we're going to be on Andrew Mraz here. Now, he gets him going here. It looks like a good start. Gets a gap between the cars. The 59 and the 88, both of these guys come right up to him. Looks like the 88 blinks out a little bit. 59 there. Oh, man, right here, contact made between the 59 and the 31. That is where it all started. The number 1 getting a piece of it as well, Zachary White. And it looks like Zachary did keep going, though. But, man, after Mraz came back up and hit the wall, it collected the 12. The 15, it looks like. The 77 got a piece of it. The 05 got a piece of the action. The 05, it looks like, got into the 80, the 86. The 77 spins. A lot of
Yeah, that
drivers
was the,
involved in that.
Definitely, and that was really the one thing I was afraid of when I saw Andrew stay out there on them old dirt tires was an accident like there toward the beginning of the run here. But I will give him credit for trying to make it work, though. I mean, you gotta do what you gotta do to try to win these races.
Yeah, I mean you do. You really do. I mean it's different strategies for different people. Well, all right, we're gonna go with the GWC second attempt here tonight.
Yeah, but looks like we got a couple of cars here that got some pretty solid damage here as we were taking this second attempt here.
Alrighty. Here we go. It looks like Taylor Butcher Benjamin, Zachary Watt, Nick Holslander back up here. Our pole sitter currently running in third.
What a comeback for this guy. He was just sideways just a couple laps ago.
Yeah, he was. He sure was. Dalton Cowden in the 34. He's been running up here with these guys up front. He's still holding strong currently here in that fourth position. 037.
Yeah, really good job.
Right back up here. William Martin coming from 40th. Man.
Yeah, all the way back from the back, all the way up into the top 5. That's a really good day whenever you do that.
Alrighty, 36 viewers out there in chat. They're seeing what's going on here with the green-white checker, and I guess they decided to join. Thank you, everybody, for tuning in out here tonight. I really do appreciate it. I'm sure Extreme Motorsports does, too, and the drivers. And, you know, without you guys, without the fans, this would not be possible. So, you know, thank you guys so much.
Well, absolutely not.
Well,
kudos to you guys for watching us every week.
Oh, man, for the last 2 weeks, I hate bringing this back up, but the last 2 weeks, it has been... just seemed like we couldn't get a broadcast in here on YouTube. First one was on Twitch. Last week, my internet went down. But hey, guess what? We got through it tonight.
Yeah, we sure did. Well, kudos to you for definitely trying to at least attempt every week. That's very good.
That's what I do, man. All right, well, we're on the GWC 2.
Looks like we'll be going 1 to green this time.
We should. It looks like everybody is caught back up for the most part. It looks like the top 11 drivers are on the lead lap.
That sounds about right. Looks like they just turned the lights off, so here we go.
Lights are off. Here we go. This is been an interesting race. Now I don't have the actual. I think see the caution number here so far is 10, 31 laps, 10 lead changes, -7 laps to go.
-7 to go.
-7 to go. That's what it says.
That's pretty good.
Now, ATVO hasn't updated it yet for the green-white checkered, so it doesn't reset. All it does is say finishing up at the top left-hand corner, and we have to kind of judge who's first, who's second, and who's third. Yeah, it's a handful.
Yep. Yeah, I believe it. But nothing we can't handle up here, right?
Yeah, no problems here, David. No problems. Man, alrighty, folks. Here we go for the second attempt at a green-white checkered. Pace car is off, and Taylor Butcher Benjamin on the loud pedal. Here we go.
Got a really good jump there that time. Really good start by the 88.
Very good jump. Very good start. Zachary White pulls it down low into second. Taking that low side. The 11, Nick Holslander, trying to get it back up front. I think the damage is affecting his speed, but he's going to try everything he can to keep it going.
Yeah, anytime you got front end damage like that, where your truck isn't glued down to the racetrack, it really does affect the handling.
Alrighty, well here, coming to the white flag in the air for the 88. White flag in the air. Cautions are over.
And this will be the end of it here, racing it back.
Yes, it will be. We take a look back here, the 037 gonna get around the 11. But up front here, is there enough laps left, enough room for the number 1 of Zachary White to catch the 88? I do not
Unless
think
there's a
there
mistake on the
is.
88, it is his day for sure.
88, Taylor Butcher Benjamin wins it here at Chicagoland for the Extreme Motorsports 99.com Premier Private Car Service Truck Series. Oh, what a race!
Really good job there. Really good race, really good finish. Kudos to everybody that was able to stay in, and looks like we had, what, 9 on the lead lap there at the end, so that was really good.
9 drivers on the lead lap. All right, well, as we get ready for the MaxSpeedTV post-race show, we're going to watch this 88 do some burnouts here. I'm sure he is ecstatic. All righty, folks, we'll be right back with the top 3 here when we come back. Alrighty, guys, back live here on Max Speed TV. I have caught up with our third place finisher here. Let me drag him up here. Dalton Cowden, do you got a copy, buddy?
10-4.
Well, Dalton, man, what a race tonight, buddy! It was fantastic, man. Track conditions were not, I would say, ideal, but you did manage to lead 24 laps. But, man, you're going to have to talk about the racing up front, because between you and, man, I can't remember who it was up there, Curtis Vollmer, James Thorndyke was up there, everybody was up there, but y'all two hit the wall, and that allowed James to get around. Man, what was going through your mind as soon as that happened, man? Talk about it.
Yeah, track conditions were really tricky. You'd get super hot, and then it'd get super cold again. so it was always changing. And when I was racing up there with Curtis, I just got a little too low, hit the bumps on the bottom, and it wiggled on me. I feel super bad that I got into Curtis there. We were gonna have a good race. When I hit the wall, I was like, oh man, I just threw it away. And I've been throwing a lot of them away here at Extreme. But I mean, I came back for a third, so I'll take it.
Yeah, third place, you can't beat it. You know, a lot of I wouldn't say a lot of issues, but you know what, there was a lot of key factors here tonight. You know, the track conditions being it was transitioning from I would say, you know, day to, you know, kind of a dusk area, because it looks like it started to cool down, but it was still slick out there. So what was going through your mind at the start of the race compared to the last part of the race?
Well, at the start of the race, it was about like conserving tires, not knowing if we're gonna get a super long run, if we're gonna get a couple of those intermediate runs. So at the beginning of the race, it was just kind of ride around and save your stuff so you could be there at the end for what we had, a green white checkered. And I feel like I did a pretty good job. Like I said, I did make the small mistake there with Curtis, but my performance, TMP knives, Chevy truck was pretty good tonight. It was slick. The temperature kept changing, and it was just a little rough. But I'll take a third, like I said.
Alrighty. Well, we're not racing next week. So first and foremost, I hope you have a happy 4th of July. But when you guys come back, be at Las Vegas. What do you think about Las Vegas?
Oh, I love that track. That's one of my favorite tracks. It's kind of just like Chicagoland here. We're going to two of my favorite tracks on the schedule in 2 weeks in a row. So I'm looking to have a good finish there too.
Alrighty. Well, congratulations, Dalton, on a third place finish here tonight, man. We'll see you in 2 weeks back here on, on MaxSpeedTV. Thoughts, shout outs you want to give before you go celebrate?
Yeah, I want to thank TMP Knives, Performance, all my team, Premier Car Service, Extreme, you guys for putting on a good show, and just want to say sorry to Curtis for getting into him there.
All right.
Yeah, I hope we have a good next week.
All right. Well, I'm sure he appreciates the apology. So we'll leave it at that. We'll let you guys go do what y'all need to do, and we'll see you in 2 weeks, Dalton.
Yeah, I'll be there.
All righty. Alrighty, well, that's going to bring us to our second place finisher here tonight, Zachary White. Well, Zachary, we talked to you earlier in the race. Did you expect to finish where you finished here tonight?
Honestly, right after we just talked, I talked about, keeping the fenders clean, and not too long after that, there was that tangle up in the top 5, and I got turned around, got a little bit of the outside wall. So I was real worried about, if I was still going to have speed in the truck. Thankfully, got on pit road, got it fixed up, only about 30 seconds worth of damage or so, and just kind of steadily through the rest of the race just worked our way back up there.
Well, how hard was it to pass out here? Because I know throughout the race we've seen people passing on the inside and outside both, but it seemed like the run you would get better on that outside line. But talk about it. You were down there. I wasn't.
Absolutely. If you could get somebody outside, you can or get to their outside, you could kind of pin them down off the corner and get a run off and get them cleared and then kind of set sail from there. So that was definitely one of my strategies tonight is when I was having trouble or felt like I was getting bottled up, is just kind of work my way to the outside.
All righty, Zachary. Well, man, what a run for you here tonight. You started 4th, you finished in 2nd, so you didn't manage to lead any laps, but you ran up front. You were around a lot of action. Talk about the action you were around when y'all were 2 and 3 wide at times.
Yeah, getting towards the end there with a couple laps to go, when the caution came out, honestly, I was pretty content there. I was able to pick off a couple of positions because I think some folks started saving fuel, and I was well to the good on fuel. So I was, happy with the top 5, and I was just going to be good. And I was kind of upset to see that green white checker come out, the caution come out. Got an incredible pit stop Got up to third place or fourth place because Andrew stayed out there, and then was just able to make the right moves when James and Andrew got together there.
Oh, excuse me. All right, Zachary. Well, man, we are off next week, so likewise from what I said before, I hope you have a happy 4th. But when you come back here the following week on the 9th in the trucks, you'll be at Las Vegas. Talk about that track real quick.
You know, I really enjoy Las Vegas, especially with this new 2019 truck. You know, it's kind of thrown me for a curve, and I think I got it figured out to where I can be able to run well in it. A lot less throttle time, I think, especially as the tires wear off on the old truck. So I'm really excited to go to Vegas.
All right. Well, Zachary, thoughts, shout-outs you want to give before you go celebrate second place here tonight?
Absolutely. I'd like to thank Premier Private Car Service for putting this series on. I'd like to thank you, Josh, for broadcasting. Semper Fi Fund, www.semperfifund.org. If you're able, make a donation to that outstanding organization that takes care of our Marines when they come home. And we'll see you next week or in a couple weeks.
Yep, in a couple of weeks. So, Zachary, we will see you then, man. Go celebrate second here tonight.
Thanks, Josh. Take care.
You too. All right, let's see if we can get our winner up here. I don't know. He's having some issues, so we'll see. Taylor Butcher Benjamin, do you got a copy?
I think he has us muted.
Yeah, I think he does. Let me see. Let me see if I can get his attention here. He was having some technical difficulties earlier, so I can understand if he's not able to chat. But Taylor Butcher Benjamin is going to be the winner here tonight. So, you know, a big congratulations to him for winning tonight's race.
Yeah, kudos to the 88 for sure. He definitely was the closer for tonight.
Alrighty, I don't know if we're going to be able to get a chance to chat with him. We may have to chat with him not next week, but the week after in 2 weeks when we come back. I try to do that like I did tonight when we had those little incidents there. So we'll leave him to it here and see if maybe he can get whatever it is he's getting fixed there. But well, Gary, what a race, man! It was an outstanding race here tonight.
Yeah, it was really fun, really interesting. A lot of side-by-side action and a lot of cautions there. But I guess that's definitely what happens when you get a slick track like this.
All right. Well, let me see here. He's got another one in here, but I don't know where his other one is.
I do see Taylor down there in the main lobby. Is that the same one?
Might be.
Or it might be a different one.
Okay, here we go. Taylor, you got a copy, bud.
Yeah, I got you guys. Sorry about that.
No, that's all right, man. Well, hey, man, we wanted to talk to you. Congratulations on your victory here tonight, man. You're going to come away with the win. Man, talk about the racing out there here tonight and what it took to grab that win.
I mean, basically what it took to me was just keeping the truck clean and out of trouble, and I tried to screw myself early on, and I missed my pit box the very first stop, so I played the whole race playing catch-up the whole time, and fortunately I was able to dodge all the wrecks when I was stuck back there, and my truck felt pretty good on the long run, and worked my way up to the top 5, and then when Dalton and when those guys got together, I couldn't believe my eyes. I was like, oh crap, I'm kind of home free. Then they got that caution with 2 to go, and I was thinking, oh boy, here we go. And that set up that first restart when Andrew stayed out, and I know that was calamity was gonna ensue, and I was fortunate enough to get around the outside before the carnage ensued. And then the last restart, timed it pretty good and drove away from Zach, and feels pretty good.
Oh man, what a race it was out here tonight. Well, congratulations, bud. You led 13 laps. You started just inside the top 10 in 10th here tonight, and you come away with the win. 2 green white checkers here tonight, man. But what was the most difficult thing for you out here tonight?
Well, the most difficult thing for me was just trying to, I guess, kind of regain my composure after I missed my pit early on, because that was kind of a bummer. Because early on, I felt pretty comfortable with how the truck was handling. I thought I got a good chance, and then self-inflicted mistake put me back in the pack, and so I just had to compartmentalize and just realize how much longer of the race we still had to go at that point, and it all worked out.
All right. Well, congratulations on the victory here tonight, bud. We're off next week, but in 2 weeks, we're going to be at Las Vegas. So first and foremost, likewise, like I said to the other two, hope you have a happy 4th of July next week, because that's why we're all off. But coming back to be on the 9th of July, we're going to be at Las Vegas. What do you like about Las Vegas?
I like Vegas. I mean, you're on the throttle a lot, which I really enjoy, as do, most other sim racers, I would think. And I just, for some reason, able to have good solid runs there. But plus, it's kind of similar to this track in ways, with the way the banking is and the way we get side by side through the corners, how the inside lane usually prevails. But yeah, I'm looking forward to that one after 4th of July weekend, and can't say enough for Nick Hunt and Rick Donathan and Robert Montgomery for putting on the league, and Premier Private Car Service for sponsoring my truck and the league, and everybody involved in it, and look forward to the rest of the season.
Yeah, we got your truck here. You're running the PremierPrivateCar.com paint scheme. You got the little red, white, and blue thing going on there too. So you're representing both sides. That was actually my next question for you. Thought shout out you want again before you go celebrate your win.
Yeah, just everybody I just mentioned, plus all the I'm involved in a lot of other leagues and have other teams I'm on, so I guess thanks to them for allowing me to take part in other leagues without any repercussions, I guess. And thank my family and friends, and thank you guys for putting on the broadcast. As someone who does broadcasting for another league, including one I drive in, but I know how much preparation and work it takes, and how much skill it takes to talk into a microphone about what's going on in the track. So appreciate what you guys do.
I appreciate that, Taylor. I really do. Yeah, there's a lot of stuff that goes behind it, man. Go celebrate, man. Get ready for 2 weeks. I know you're having some trouble over there. We'll see you in 2 weeks, man. Congratulations on your win, though.
Yeah, thanks a lot, guys.
Uh-huh. All righty. Well, Gary, man, a big thank you to you, too, for coming up here and joining me up in the booth, man. I really appreciate it.
Yeah, not a problem. It was fun. Hope to do it again soon.
Well, hopefully it's under other circumstances.
For sure. Under some better circumstances next time, definitely.
Well, all right, Gary. Well, I do appreciate it, man. We'll let you go get things handled with whatever it is you need to be handled with. I'm going to go down through the final results here, pending, of course, any admin stuff, and then I'll get out of here myself, man. But thank you so much for popping up here and finishing out the race with me.
Yeah, not a problem. It was fun. I'll see you later.
Uh-huh. Well, alrighty, folks. That's going to do it here for the race. We're going to get down here to the final results here. All right, coming away with the win here tonight is Taylor Butcher Benjamin. Congratulations to Taylor for getting the win. Zachary White going to finish in that second spot. Dalton Cowden in third. James Thorndyke in fourth. Nick Holsander, our pole setter, will still grab a top 5 here after getting some damage there, and he's going to pull out a top 5. John R. Borst, as they were staying in chat here, the John Borst is going to finish in 6th. Casey Duncan 7th. Curtis Vollmer 8th. William Martin 9th. Douglas Carlson 10th. Andrew Mraz 11th. Cody McFadden 12th. Jacob Bell 13th. Tommy Amassi 14th. Michael Thwaites 15th. Nolan Neiman 16th. Jeremy Rigney 17th. William Hartman 18th. GT Hawkins 19th. Orlando Rivera 20th. Darren Bruce 21st. Jeff Martin 22nd. Jade Bell 23rd. Lee Overton 24th. Jason Eisenhower 25th. Hank Caston 26th. Mark Hamlin 27th. Andrew Jump 28th. Blair Patterson 29th. Dwayne Dunn 30th. Chris Seidenfaden 31st. Mason Kane 32nd. Jeff Glockner 33rd. Brandon Fries 34th. Cody Fabianic 35th. Ron Swan 36th. And Michael Brecht will finish in 37th place. Nick Hunt, Mike Franklin were the admins tonight. Darian Clement did not race, and Robert Montgomery did not start. Well, again, congratulations goes to Taylor Butcher Benjamin. Tomorrow night, folks, we've got more action here coming up on MaxSpeedTV, the SARG Super Speedway Truck Series right here on MaxSpeedTV. So until next time, folks, stay safe and have a good night.
Wow.